If you are a Christian, I think there's a couple of things we can agree on, which is so good because we need a starting point of agreement, I think. So we can agree that sin is prevalent. It is yucky. There's so much out there that breaks our hearts and will continue to break our hearts as we see evil in the world. We also can agree that Jesus Christ took that burden of sin. He carried the sin of the world and brought redemption and forgiveness. We know that one day he will fulfill his plan to have the perfect redemption of all creation. And at that point, we will have, once again, a beautiful relationship with God, the way it was intended. We will have relationships with each other that are uplifting and good, seeking mutual edification. We also will have an opportunity to live as God's ambassadors on the earth in a way with his creation that seeks good, not harm. But until that time, what are we supposed to do with all this yuckiness? Because I know there's so much that just grates on us right now. Things where we want to maybe share our opinions vocally or in writing, and we want people to know how we feel. There is a tension. There's a tension because we are called to live as Christ. We are called to have Christ reflected in all that we do. As part of this, sometimes it means biting our tongues. It's not easy, but what is your argument going to do? Is it going to actually fix anything? Is it going to make people angry? Probably. Is it going to lead to any good? Probably not. So let's live like Jesus has asked us, where we pray, your kingdom come, your will be done. And as part of that will, doing everything within our power to point to Christ, the heart of Christ, the love of Christ. It's going to be hard, but this is what we are called to. I encourage you to look at Romans chapter 14, where there is a ton of great information about how we are to handle this tension in the world. But I especially will leave you today with Romans 14:19, which says to make every effort to do what leads to peace. Make every effort to do the things that lead to peace. We can't do that if we're busy arguing and fighting. Doesn't matter what we're arguing and fighting about. So let's pursue the things of God. Let's look to God. Let's point others to God and grow in our own faith as we do so. Blessings on you today.